Worldwide, 1 billion passengers use it every day, 30 million in Europe alone. It is the safest means of transport. And it is no coincidence that Otis, a subsidiary of UTC, is the global leader in the design, manufacture, and installation of elevators. In 1853, Elisha Graves Otis, father and inventor of the safe elevator, founded a company in his name. The R&D team at GN continues to honor his core values: safety, a constant drive for excellence, and innovation.
This R&D center is in charge of developing, designing complete system elevator and car and landing door as well. An innovation department is also part of the structure. Over 100 people work in that organization, which makes it one of the biggest in the world and get people very, very motivated. GN System Engineering is also acting as a lead design center, supporting other system engineering in Europe.
To modernize its stock of lifts, develop the lifts of the future, and devise interaction with passengers in a new technological space requires all skills to be pooled together so as to achieve a single goal. R&D has adopted the Achieving Competitive Excellence operating system to foster and promote this spirit of cooperation. R&D relies on 4 pillars: development, installation methods, qualification, and innovation, and 3 functions: program management, operating and quality systems, and risk and code analysis. Each pole includes departments at the technological and knowledge forefronts of their respective fields. All departments work in synergy. This interaction is at the heart of R&D. Developing major structural components is a continuous challenge.
The aim of the elevator department is to define the complete system and to guarantee its integrity, to achieve a lift that corresponds to the exact requirements from the customer in terms of safety, performances, functionalities, code compliancy, and in line with the Otis engineering standards.
The overall structure of the lift is a subtle mechanism comprising elements from all departments, as well as components for which R&D in Madrid and Berlin are in charge. The technical configurations are meticulously detailed. The technical terminology for the manufacturer and the documentation for installation in buildings. The design of subsystems, such as the doors, is crucial and demands particular attention.
The doors are a very important elevator subsystem. In fact, they are the first barrier, the first safety component that a user will meet. For the next elevator generations, the doors should become smart, easier to install, to be monitored and repaired. But we could also imagine that this big surface could become a great support for pictures, screen, or anything else interactive with the customer.
The modeling and finite element calculation serves as a support to the system department. Once the design structure takes shape, it is modeled in a dedicated software application.
The goal of my department is to provide tools and prediction method in order to model the structures and also the behavior of the entire elevator system. All our structural elements are modeled. That means the elevator cab, the machine supporting structure, the support of the guardrail. The goal again is to go fast in the development and also to optimize the cost of the product, which is key for the market. The goal here is also simple but difficult to achieve because Otis wants to have perfect ride quality for his elevators. The ranges are very wide. We are covering from 320 kg duty load to 2.5 ton with different cab size, and we have to develop the modeling and simulation tools in order to be able to predict the behavior of this elevator for noise and vibration.
Deformation and shock tests are carried out to analyze and assess its resistance and optimize it. Tests are regularly conducted in real-time situations to check that the calculations correspond to reality.
To find out new ideas to reduce cost, we need to be very inventive and responsive, oscillating between standardization and optimization, and finally to achieve our annual cost reduction target.
The electric architecture of the lift, as well as the protection systems, are developed from the controller, the elevator's brain if you wish.
Electrical departments imagine different scenarios that can happen during the life of the elevator. The best electrical architectures, which can be complex time to time because we have a lot of quantity of customer options. We have several challenges, and for example, it's increasing energy efficiency of our elevator. We are the best in class, but we have to continue on this way.
New energy concepts have already been implemented. Use of batteries, wind turbines, or solar panels.
We have also to decrease the component size, integrate a smaller component for electrical power component, but also for control.
Electronic intelligence is gaining momentum, and this constant development opens up a range of opportunities for improving the existing functions or developing new ones.
We are in charge of developing and qualifying embedded electronic boards and software. These boards are the link between the elevator components and the brain of the elevator. We follow a very strong testing plan to ensure our components are working well in any type of environment, low and high temperature, vibration, electromagnetic fields, etc. These could be human-machine interface, dispatching boards, as well as door control boards. We are currently renewing all our landing and car displays. We use high-definition display TFT and new frequency microprocessors.
To be in sync with the world around us, we keep up with current trends. New technologies, arts, design, architecture, materials and lighting for better integration into the buildings.
We look at technical, social, cultural trends to anticipate the architects' and the users' expectation. We only have a few seconds between the departure and the arrival landings to take care of our passengers. We want them to feel good, to relax, and maybe to have a little fun. So our goal, our mission, is to design new sensitive experiences. Something that will make their trip pleasant, unique, and hopefully unforgettable.
The aim is to install the lift in a smart and efficient manner, to observe construction site practices in terms of cost as well as safety. The installers perform a potentially dangerous job, and their safety is of top priority.
Main goals of field industrial engineering are to develop installation methods that are safe and efficient. So the methods have to be safe because this is an absolute. Each time we start a new product, we propose to field people from countries to be involved to build the method, to be sure that it will be field friendly and that it will be accepted by everybody. Once we have the process flow of the method, we create very detailed work procedure to install the lift. Outputs of field industrial engineering are detailed work instructions, toolkits, and training sessions.
The consciousness and accuracy of the manuals is essential for installers in all countries to be able to work quickly and autonomously. Adapting the design to the installation method requires discussion and reflection among the departments.
The mechanical department have designed this upper beam with the motor and the sheaves.
As you can see, we have a sheave which is located at the center of these beams, and during the car rebound load case, we have a great vertical force here which induces a flexion of these beams. We must increase the inertia of these beams by adding these vertical parts all along the beam.
Now the challenge for the field is to install the material at the top of the hoistway.
All departments work in synergy within all poles of expertise. This interaction is at the heart of R&D, supporting the drive for excellence. The two 40-meter testing towers can hold from 15 to 20 units. Complete lifts are installed for tests, qualifications, pre-series with innovative concepts.
Very early on notice programs, GIA Testing Center team is fully involved and works in close collaboration with all development teams, 21 door subsystems in continuous cycling for reliability requirements.
Otis is the only elevator manufacturer in the world to have a testing lab for the test for fire resistance and prevent fire from spreading.
More than 300 fire tests already done. The fire lab obtained an approval of conformity through our notified body in 2008. Based on these testing capacities and expertise, testing center teams is fully supporting development teams, and safety, quality and performances are obviously our key priorities.
A whole set of tests is carried out to check the reliability of the parts: electric reliability, sprinkling, resistance to opening, deformation and impacts. Reliability standard requirements are particularly stringent. A range of measures are put in place to model the phenomena optimally and to prevent them, in order to eliminate them in the very design of the lift.
Before the design is finalized, we can look at the characteristics of the elevators and to estimate if it's critical in terms of noise or vibe of different criteria. Once the first unit is built, we always compare the theoretical modelization and the experimental results.
If noise or vibrations occur, their origin is identified after analysis and solutions are implemented. To ensure guidance, each project is led by a project manager, who is responsible for technical, planning, and budget management. Project managers coordinate various projects at the same time, depending on their scale.
Teamwork is key when you are a project manager. This is very challenging because we all have different constraints in terms of goals, targets for each department. But at the end, we need to deliver a product or a service to a customer. And this is where the project manager is important. We need to make sure that we are at the right cost, we deliver the right quality to the customer, and the last one is about delivery. On-time delivery is key to have the real satisfaction of the customer. Something specific about project management working here in the SEE, System Engineering Elevator, is that we are managing different teams, not only here in France, but also in Europe, with Europe.
Future safety regulations for lifts have to be anticipated on a permanent basis. Otis decided to put in place proprietary solutions that guarantee the safety of both passengers and installers.
We have to comply with the European directive relating to the lift. We have to perform risk analysis, not only to address risk for the end user of the lift, but also for all mechanics dealing with maintenance, erecting the lift. The purpose of the risk analysis is to establish safety measures which will be addressed in our product when we are making the development.
Hence the importance of analyzing risks to guarantee conformity of the design of new products. To optimize the passenger experience, we need to meet their expectations, anticipate their needs.
Several decades ago, the innovation was only driven by technology. It is not sufficient anymore. If you do not think about the new ways of living, you should lose your business in a few years. A customer is a user. A user is a human. We must place the human in the center of every concern, processes, or decision making. Partnership is not only a word, it's a way of being. When we integrate a startup in our programs, it's because we identify them as partners to help us making our vision for the next future a reality. I like the English language to formulate risk-taking. We say to take a chance, not to take risk as in French. Intelligence, agility, knowledge and pragmatism are our strengths. The human is our only concern. No more, no less.
Otis has adopted the Achieving Competitive Excellence Quality Control System. This quality system inspires R&D at GN with a sense of cohesion.
What does it mean to be ACE Gold? Firstly, it's a recognition of the great work undertaken by all of the employees to continuously improve our processes, setting smart objectives to align vision and strategy, set appropriate metrics to go even further than customers' requirements to delight our customers.
In order to synchronize their efforts and work towards the same goal together. Inventing and designing lifts that are ever more in line with our customers' needs is a human adventure. The research and development team is at its cornerstone.